Minecraft has a lot of highs, but occasionally there's a low. One thing we talk a lot about with Minecraft is how it has just been a huge success for Microsoft. Everything from having the most views on YouTube last year for gaming content to continually pushing the boundaries with new titles like Minecraft Dungeons. The title has just done phenomenal things for the Microsoft gaming community, and they look at it as a pillar, or they place it on a pedestal, if you will, as how an acquisition should go when Microsoft buys a title or a company like Mojang, much like they're going to be doing with Bethesda. They want great things, and Minecraft is always what they look at. But not everything goes according to plan, and Minecraft, or Microsoft, or whoever you want to say, is announcing today that Minecraft Earth is shutting down. It's the title, while it is Minecraft, it doesn't necessarily always mean it's going to be a golden goose and everything it does is going to be perfect. And realistically, we probably all could have seen this coming. So Minecraft Earth, if you don't remember, was announced in 2019. They even showed it off at WWDC as a neat way to use AR, and it sort of felt like Pokemon Go, and what it allowed you to do is go out into the real world, hang out with your friends and play Minecraft and build things and destroy things and fight creepers and all that good stuff. And if you haven't picked up the reason why it is shutting down based on what I just said, you should understand now. The reason is, well, we all know what happened in 2020, and, well, free movement, I mean, just going out and hanging out with your friends and social collaboration just isn't happening right now. And so when you have a VR title, or AR title in this case, that focuses on that, it really hurts the game. And Microsoft is more than likely just looking at it and saying, hey, look, this is just not sustainable. We don't know when people are going to go back out into the real world. And it's going to be hard to generate momentum again to build, titles like in this capacity. I mean, I'd be really curious to see, actually, now that I think about it, what's happening with Pokemon Go. I'm sure that they're seeing the same thing that Microsoft saw with Minecraft Earth. And again, I don't think Pokemon Go is shutting down, anyways. Minecraft Earth got its final update today. And so what they're effectively doing here is making this title, you can kind of speed run it, if you will. So they're removing all real money transactions. They're drastically reducing the Ruby cost, which is the in-game currency. They're including all completed and unreleased content currently in their pipeline. They're also reducing requirements for crafting and smelting, and they're replacing unused crafting and smelting boosts with radius boosts of the same level. Effectively, what they're doing here is they're making it so that you, the user, if you play this game, can get all of the game mechanics unlocked effectively really, really quickly and experience what Minecraft Earth could be at its peak and potential is then just starting to be understood. So there you go. If you play Minecraft Earth, this is obviously going to be a bad day. June is going to when it's going to be happening. Specifically, June 30th is when Minecraft Earth is going to go. The servers are going to be unplugged, and that's when you got to be done with your playing. But there is some potential good news here. So obviously Microsoft learned a lot about AR, VR, and all that stuff from building this title out, and it doesn't mean we won't ever see this type of a title again from Microsoft. We know that they've been playing with VR and AR. They just brought VR support to Flight Sim. I almost said SimCity for some weird reason, and we know that they explored with it with the HoloLens as well. So I would imagine that this IP is going to live on in some future, maybe Windows mixed reality world or something like that. Maybe if they ever bring a VR headset to the Xbox Series X. Man, I am just flubbing all over the place. We could potentially see that be another instance of how they use this technology. But for the most part, Minecraft Earth is going to be going away, and Minecraft isn't just always going to produce a golden egg, if you will, every time they slap that name onto a product. Although I think it's probably fair to say that 2020 was probably the bigger downfall to this title than the technology. I mean, people who played it, from what I had talked to, I personally didn't play it after the beta. I played a little bit in the beta, but people who did play it absolutely loved the title, and there was a lot of neat features there, and it really did sort of bring Minecraft from that mouse and keyboard style play, or even controller on the PC or Xbox, to the real world, which was the goal, to get you out of your house, get you moving around, get you socially interacting. But 2020 happened, and there's that. So the next question is, what's next? Well, if you did have in-game currency, thankfully Microsoft is going to be rolling an in-game currency that you hadn't spent, I should say. They're going to be rolling that into just the standard Minecoins, which you'll be able to use in the Minecoin marketplace, just like as you would. So your money's not lost, but I suspect that if you did spend a bunch of money on in-app purchases, those are going away, and that is effectively the reason why Microsoft removed all the real money transactions, so that you can no longer do that and then raise a stink about that. So I'll be curious if anybody listening here actually plays Minecraft Earth still, I could see it potentially still working like inside your house if you have several kids or their friends come over. If you're still doing that sort of thing, you crazy devil dogs, you could potentially be doing it in your house, which would be kind of neat. But I think Microsoft is just seeing on the back end that the numbers just make this truly unsustainable, in that they would more than likely rather put those resources and allocate them to another portion of Minecraft or to another Xbox Studio. We don't know the exact cost to sort of run this type of a service, but I suspect that it's probably more of a niche, inside the gaming community right now. That we know that a lot of people play traditional Minecraft, but I would imagine that the mobile version is the mobile AR version is much less than, say, your PC, or even just a mobile version that is not the AR related style, because it's just, if Microsoft thought that there was a glimmer of hope here, then they wouldn't have killed it. Now, the question is, would they ever relaunch it? I don't think they would, personally speaking, because everyone would look at me like, look, you guys had this, you killed it, now you're bringing it back. I mean, unless they found some new innovative way to make it work with things more than phones, and they had some unique twists and turns to it, potentially. But as of right now, the Minecraft Earth that we know that Microsoft showed off last year, it's over. So that is just something else to keep in mind. One other thing that is happening, and this didn't really warrant its own video, but Microsoft did announce the first Game Pass titles of 2021. None of them are all that big, but I just thought I'd throw them up here on the screen. And so we have eFootball 2021 is coming with an update. Injustice 2 for Android console and PC is also coming. The Little Acre, which is Android and console, and then on January 14th, Neoverse, Torchlight 3, What Remains of Edith Finch, and what was the other one? A Postmortem RPG is also coming. So if you're looking for new Game Pass titles, because you're so sad that Minecraft Earth isn't happening, well, you can now go take a look at those Game Pass titles. When Microsoft started teasing the Game Pass titles, I thought they were going to be talking about the one that was redacted, that they tweeted out from Melissa McGamepass, I think is whatever the fake email account that they use. But they did not. And so here we are. Anyways, folks, that wraps it up. Minecraft Earth going away June 30th. Your currency is not lost. It's just moving to the proper Minecraft. Hopefully this isn't too big of a shocker to you, actually, and I suspect it probably isn't. But if Microsoft ever decides to do something with that IP again, if you hit that subscribe button, you'll be among the first to know.